Let's talk about insurance coverage. People often assume that treatment for substance use disorders isn't covered by health insurance, but many plans cover at least a portion of the cost of care, and some cover it entirely. In order for you to navigate the system, I'll help you understand insurance language. Pre-authorization or prior approval from your insurance, confidentiality, out-of-network coverage, and Medicaid options. The first step is to call your insurance company and request information about your coverage. You may hear some language that can be confusing, like deductibles, coinsurance, copays, maximum out-of-pocket, and more. In the meantime, there are a few things to prepare before you make that call. You'll want to know whether you will need pre-authorization. This is usually the case for higher levels of care that tend to be more expensive. Pre-authorization is mandatory to establish medical necessity for treatment, so your insurance company will pay for it. To get pre-authorization, the clinician providing treatment at the facility will call your insurance company. You can make this process go more smoothly by gathering documentation such as previous diagnosis, history of treatment, and current medications. This information will help the clinician justify treatment when speaking with the insurance company. It is always complicated working with insurance companies, so I want to outline what happens next. Once the clinician presents your child's case to the insurance company, they will determine if your plan covers the treatment. Now, what happens if the right treatment facility is out of network? Financial coverage for out-of-network facilities will be less than for in-network facilities, but could still cover as much as 60 to 70% of the cost. If you are considering a facility that's out of network, it is important to ask about the possibility of a single case agreement. A single case agreement, or SCA, is an agreement between the facility and your insurance company. It sets a contracted rate for a specific patient during a specific occasion of treatment. An insurance provider will usually agree to an SCA because a particular facility may be the only one able to provide the kind of treatment need. Coverage under the SCA is similar to your in-network coverage. What if you don't have health insurance or can't afford to pay out of pocket for treatment? The answers will vary, but many states have some type of financial assistance for low-cost treatment for the uninsured. Medicaid is the most common trusted government-provided medical plan that offers coverage for SUDs. Each state has a different number to call Medicaid. It is important to check with your preferred facility to see if they accept Medicaid coverage. It is not surprised that if you are using insurance to cover the cost of treatment, your choices may look different than those available if you're paying privately. Don't be afraid to ask which elements of treatment are covered and which are not. Now that you know more about using insurance to afford treatment, you may decide it's time to pick up the phone.